The Republicans arrived in busloads from Belfast and Derry in the north and Dublin in the south. Having been deprived of their own military funeral for Frank Stagg yesterday, they were determined to put on a strong show today. Over 5,000 supporters of the Provisional Republican movement gathered on the quays at Ballina this afternoon, watched by hundreds of blue-helmeted Irish police. In the town, there were pockets of Irish soldiers in riot gear, looking to the demonstrators like their British counterparts in the north. Ballina's 87 bars had been closed for the day as the parade wound its way through the town, led by a car carrying members of Stagg's family. His widow was not present. Their destination was the League Cemetery, where Stagg was buried yesterday. The graveyard had been occupied by several hundred police, some guarding Stagg's grave, but most of them 100 yards away, round the Republican plot where the Provisionals had wanted to bury Stagg and where they planned to hold their demonstration today. There were small clusters of soldiers amongst the gravestones, but most of the 600 troops were kept in reserve in neighbouring fields. The Republicans marched into the cemetery and headed for the Republican plot. Stagg's grave itself was ignored except by a few. A muffled volley of shots was fired in salute to Stagg, and scuffles broke out between demonstrators and police, in spite of reminders to the crowd by stewards that they were in a graveyard. The Republicans seemed satisfied that they'd been allowed to commemorate Frank Stagg's death, and the Irish authorities will feel they have prevented by their numbers today serious violence taking place. Geoffrey Archer, ITN, Ballina, County Mayo.